Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come. come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot. I saw, in fact, we are hearing that the DPP has discontinued the Piarco case against Pasde Pandey, Omar H. Galbransing, and Carlos John. Yeah, that's what we are hearing also. Yeah, tell you this place is a real different place, you know. This place is a different place. This place is just a different place. Just a totally different place. Different place. It reminds me, you know, it reminds me also just with this girl that was killed, extra food director owner, Vinja Naipal. All those who involved and claim for damages, $20 million running out. Yeah, this is just craziness, total craziness. Total craziness, you know, it is just, you don't know what's going on in this place. You just don't know what's going on in this place. You just don't know what's going on in this place. But I have a lot to tell you. And just to let you know, put up my email address, please, really fast, because just to let you know also, my email address is on the screen right now. You can send us a WhatsApp. We have numbers you can send us, or you want to WhatsApp me on 294-4081. We are looking for researchers. If you can do research well, and you're good with computers and whatever, but you can do a lot of research. I'm looking for a researcher. I'm looking for camera person. Okay, I'm looking for camera person who wish to work at night, who wish to work at day. No problem. We just strengthen it a little bit. Just strengthen the thing. All right. So if you want to work like from 6 and whatever, and you have a working car, no problem. Or maybe we can give you one of our cars to use. But I want to try you first, and that'll be it. Okay, or you have a working car, you want to be a cameraman, you're looking for a job, we have vacancy. Make sure you have a good record. You don't have to have a media, you don't have to have experience working in any media house or anything, but again, we are looking for researchers. So persons who, can do research well, yeah, we're looking for them. You can really type really fast. We're looking for a camera guy, somebody who have a little experience with cameras and whatnot. Yeah, we're looking for a cameraman, so we have vacancy for cameramen. So, in fact, in one of the descriptions, please put it up, vacancy in the Facebook, vacancy for camera person and researchers, all right, from today. So we want to close off that by, in fact, for the whole week I'll be doing interviews and whatnot, or we have persons, if I can't do it, other persons will meet with you, but that's how I'm taking it to our next level. On Friday, I left you with the murder toll 105. Today's 114. Same period last year, it was 97. Same period last year, it was 97. Just imagine that. So the murder toll just keep going up and going up. In fact, the Chamber of Commerce, the Shogunas Chamber, will be hosting the Commissioner of Police very, very soon. In fact, they will be sending me an official invitation to speak at that forum. So I tell you, with great pleasure. So I'll have the air of the Commissioner of Police and just tell her what exactly is happening with Central, because it's Shogunas Chamber. So they're going to have all our attention and whatnot going to be placed on Central. So they have asked that I come and add my 2 cents, as they say. So I look forward. Baldat Miraj, who's also the the president of the Shogunas Chamber. He'll be speaking. In fact, just a couple of minutes ago, I spoke to the mayor of Shogunas, Your Worship, Faik Mohammed. He's speaking to. Then they have criminologist Dr. Ramesh Devsaran. He'll be speaking also. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll now stands at 114 for the year thus far. There have been 62 murders for January, 42 for February. So we have 62 murders for January, 42 for February. And we heading. And remember, March just started. It just started. Today is just the 6th of March. Wow. This place, I tell you this thing flying, you know. This thing is flying. It is really, really flying. So 62 murders for January, 42 for February. 9 of the murders for March occurred in the following community. So we have 9 murders for March so far. Yeah, 9 murders for March, and it's just the 6th of March. So we had 9 murders for March. And what I'm about to tell you, the 9 murders for March occurred in the following communities. We had 1 in South Orapuch, 2 in Diego Martin, 1 in Santa Cruz, 3 in Mount Hope, 1 in Sandy Grande, 1 in St. Augustine. The Northern Division has accounted for most of the murders for the year thus far, with 35 of the 114 murder toll that we have thus far. Northern Division, ladies and gentlemen, Northern Division has accounted for 35 of the murders, while Northeastern Division has the second highest, 22 of the 114. There have been a total of 16 double murders for the year. You see, I like people to understand exactly what is going on. We have 16 double murders for the year, 6 of which occurred in the Northern Division, 2 in the Southern Division, 4 in Northeastern Division, 1 in Eastern Division, 2 in Port of Spain Division, and 1 within the Central Division. Out of the 114 murders recorded for the year thus far, 99, just imagine, 99 were committed with the use of firearms. So out of the 114 murders recorded for the year thus far, 99 were committed with the use of firearms. 3 victims were beaten, 3 was chopped, 4 were stabbed to death, stabbed, 2 victims were burned to death, 3 deaths have not been classified pending post-mortem. 10 females, including a 6-year-old girl, were among the victims. So we had 10 women murdered, and among the 10 females, among the 10, a 6-year-old girl were among the murdered victims. The following is a breakdown by division. So I'm going to give you divisions now. I'm going to give you divisions, as you can see on your screen here. Northern Division 35, we have that. Why? Why? We should have had that graph up and running today. Northern Division 35. And you know, this man already left, he drove off. Northern Division, and that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I really, you know, I think that, and I've been real honest with you today, I think that I have to change things around here. Yeah, there are a lot of people feel that they have become indispensable. You know, see, when workers think that they have become indispensable, time to beat the road. Time to really, really beat the road. So that's why we're looking for more researchers. We're looking for camera persons. We're looking for graphic artists. Yeah, just strengthen up the thing, because we're not going to take that type of behavior when persons think that they have become indispensable. They think that things can't go on without them. And that is where I have a serious problem, because we live in challenging times. And just like every business across Trinidad and Tobago, it's a bit challenging. But some of us, we are doing exceptionally well. But we must never take that well for granted. And when month end comes, like all the advertisers here, they have staff to pay. They have people to pay. They have bills to pay. So in exchange, we want maximum performance. We want people to perform. But when the mentality of persons start to change and think that your show can't go on or this can't go on without them, it's better they open the door and beat the road. Because I have seen in the past, I have been around so long that I've seen in the past where persons who worked for me, and when they left, when I started off, I think that I lost this cameraman is coming back. And from Win TV, I learned that it started off with me. And I always remember that. It started off with me, a small camera. You have that camera home? Where is it? Bring it for me, please. Just run and bring it for me. Yeah. Somebody brought the, yeah. Charlie, just go and get it. Yeah. And I started off like that. And that's it. And persons who work with me, and persons who we build, and persons who ride my wave and thought that they could be a I.A.N, and they just can't. They just can't. They don't work like that. They don't work like that. I'm not a Johnny come lately. I've been around in this dance a long time. And persons who ride the wave and ride my company and ride my affiliation and my association and associated themselves with me and then think that they could go off in media, open a show, start a show, and think that head on. I am I.A.N. Not no time in the world, ladies and gentlemen. The student can become how great. The teacher will always be the teacher. Like going to a med school, your teacher might just be a doctor, and you might become a professor, but you'll never be greater than your teacher. You understand? So we have to learn that. We have to learn that, but on a serious note. And that's why I tell people, always change your game, always change it up a little bit, change it up, change it up, change it up. So again, we have vacancies for cameramen. We have vacancies for camera officials who work at night. Also, like Monday to Friday, night, all weekends, and that's it. You don't work during the day. You just work during the day on Saturday and Sunday, but you don't work during the day from Monday to Friday, so you can relax, but you just take it in the night. And also, likewise, we want camera persons from Monday to Friday, and maybe one weekend from just a day shift and a night. So just to step it up, because nobody's indispensable around me, nobody. No, nobody. A total of 9 murders took place between Friday and Monday. 9 murders. Of the murders, 1 occurred on Monday, 2 on Sunday, 4 on Saturday, 2 on Friday. So let's start with Monday, because today is Monday. This week is birthday week. There's a lot of things happening here. Saturday is my birthday, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Don't ask me if I'm having a party, not here. I don't like parties and things, I'm good. Bring things to eat and drink. The TTPS and military on Monday murder. TTPS and military ammunition was found at the scene of where a man was killed and a woman wounded in Diego Martin early on Monday. The deceased has been identified as 34-year-old Raedon Warner, also known as Order Boss, of Unity Road, Rich Plain, Diego Martin, while the injured victim was identified as 22-year-old Amanda Benjamin of nearby Farm Road, Rich Plain, Diego Martin. Shortly before 1 a.m., gunmen approached and fired several shots, hitting both victims before fleeing the scene. A report was made, and responding officers discovered both victims suffering from gunshot wounds about the body. Warner died at the scene of the shooting, while Benjamin was taken to hospital to seek medical treatment. Crime scene investigators visited the scene and recovered 17 5.56 spent shells casing with 1 TTPS marking, 10 spent 9mm spent shell casing, 6 with TTR marking, 1 round at 9mm ammunition, 4 deformed projectile, 2 fragments, and other items of evidential value. Officers also arrested 3 suspects who were believed to be involved in the shooting. The alleged suspects were caught running along Farm Road off Rich Plain Road. Right, that's on Monday. So today, a guy identified as Raedon Warner, also known as Order Boss of Unity Road, Rich Plain, Diego Martin, was murdered. That's 34 years. So that is one. Because remember, we had 9 murders took place between Friday and Monday. So we jump in again. So I'm taking you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking you now to Sunday. I'm taking you to Sunday. South Orapuch man was stabbed to death during an altercation with a Spanish national in Faizabad on Sunday, the 5th of March. The deceased has been identified as Anil Aladdin, a taxi driver of Paratap Trace, South Orapuch. Around 12:20, Aladdin reportedly got into an altercation with the Spanish national at Honeycomb Grocery in Pepper Village, Faizabad. The suspect pulled out a knife and stabbed the victim before fleeing the scene. A report was made, and the responding officers observed Aladdin seated in a chair, unresponsive, suffering from stab wounds. The district medical officer visited the scene where the body was ordered to be removed for post-mortem at the Forensic Science Center. Crime scene personnel processed the The scene, however, nothing of evidential value was retrieved. So a man was stabbed to death by a Spanish national in Faizabad. He has been identified as 41-year-old Anil Aladdin, a taxi driver of Partap Trace, South Orapooch. Also on Sunday, a man identified as Jaden Alexander was stabbed to death at Canoa Road in Santa Cruz. On Sunday, the 5th of March, Alexander succumbed to his injury after he was taken to the Mount Hope Hospital to seek medical treatment. So again, on Sunday, a man identified as Jaden Alexander was stabbed to death at Canoa Road in Santa Cruz on Sunday, the 5th of March, 2023. So that is Sunday. So now you know, on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, we had 2 murders. South Orapooch had one, where a 41-year-old man, identified as Anil Aladdin, a taxi driver, Partap Chase, South Orapooch, he was stabbed by a Spanish national. And also on Sunday, a man identified as Jaden Alexander was stabbed to death at Canoa Road in Santa Cruz on Sunday, the 5th of March. Alexander succumbed to his injuries. So I'm taking it to Saturday now. Remember, we had 9 murders from Friday to today. Also on Saturday, 2 men were killed while another was wounded during a shooting incident in Mount Hope on Saturday. The deceased were identified as 31-year-old Keston Cumberbatch and 41-year-old Anton Young, while the injured man was identified as Nigel Walker, all of Sorillo Drive, Mount Hope, Fleurs. So that's a double murder we had. Around 8:40, PC Trotman and PC Lindsay responded to report about a shooting in progress at Sorillo Drive, Mount Hope. When they arrived at the scene, they were informed that around 8:35, Cumberbatch and Young were lining on the roadway, and when 2 masked men armed with firearms approached them. The suspect opened fire, hitting all 3 men before escaping south along the roadway. The victims were taken to Mount Hope Hospital, where Cumberbatch and Young were declared dead while being medically examined. Around 9 p.m., and Walker was treated for gunshot injury sustained in his left leg. Officers from Special Evidentiary Recovery Unit, SERU, processed the scene and recovered 7 9mm shell casing, 2 live 9mm rounds, 2 deformed 9mm projectile, and 1 9mm projectile. Inspector Bipot and a party of officers from the Homicide Bureau investigation, 2, which included Corporal Rahim, PC Marsh, WPC Castello, WPC Cadet visited the scene. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first double murder recorded for the month of March. We have 16, let me tell you something, we have 16 double murders for the year. This one, imagine, it is now the 6th of March, and we already have a double murder. That's why I tell you, it's just not easy in this place. It is not easy, and we have to take the bull by its horn. We have to go after these monsters and deal with them. You understand? Also on Saturday, a Mount Hope man died at hospital 2 months after he was shot and wounded behind Mount Hope Secondary School. The deceased had been identified as 26-year-old Malachi Brand of Sorillo Drive, Mount Hope. Brand succumbed to his injuries around 7:30 at the hospital on Saturday. Now, when I come back, I want to show you. Because we have a little video to show you. All right? Can't show you the exact shooting. We don't have the exact shooting, right? Don't show it. Yeah, but just cut the parts, please, because I don't want to show no graphic content. All right? You can go to our website and get all the stuff. Right. Remember, okay, Brand has succumbed to his injury. Let me just tell you, on the 3rd of January, Brand got in a verbal altercation at his home with 2 men known to him. When one of the suspects pulled out a firearm and shot him in the face before fleeing the scene in a blue high-note dump truck, registration TCJ 7570. There's the dump truck, the suspect running, right? Brand was taken to a nearby hospital. Now, this happened on the 3rd of January. Saturday, Brand died. So sad, Brand died. And I know his uncle, I know his family well. It is really, really sad. They had a baby. He had a little child in his company. And they do business, you know. They do business. They just do business. So we're going to take a fast break. Ladies and gentlemen, Want to say a special help to Raedon Health offers you a wide panel of drugs and alcohol tests. Get results in 15 minutes at a affordable price of $200. Book an appointment online with www.raedonhealthtesting.com. All right, so Raedon stores in Marval, ladies and gentlemen, it's amazing. I get all my vitamins from there. They have a lot of stuff, a lot of things, a lot of vitamins. They have the latest stuff, the latest stuff. Raedon Health Shop in Marval, boy, they have the latest stuff there. I want to say a special hello to Tire Clinic, Truck Department, now open at our Montrose Chagonas branch, 32, Montrose Main Road, Chagonas. Also, Sukai Diesel service bring you outstanding, exceptional quality. We carry original part, diesel pumps, injector overhaul, diesel pumps, and injector testing and whatnot. Extra food, plenty for 20, Lenten savings. Also Total Tools, one-stop station, retail outlet. Newly opened Total Tools, one-stop station, retail outlet located at Papuri Road, Lower Santa Cruz. Also Varma Steel if you're into construction. Great roofing material. They're the best when coming to roofing material. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, they give you like years and years a warranty, the material doesn't rotten out and whatnot. Special hello to SNS Passad. They got great lanterns sales also. Also, Liqua Construction Services and Racetrack is having a blowout sale where deals are unbelievably low on rims and tires. So we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, remember this break is brought to you courtesy these advertisers. And that's why it pays to advertise on my show 294-4081. Let's take a fast break.
Now opened at our Montrose Chagonas branch, Tire Clinic's truck tire department with a faster tire changer, the largest service bay to facilitate all your heavy equipment needs. We carry tires for cars, motorcycles, or get your alignment done all at one spot. Call or visit us today.
Sukai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts, diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection station 1. We are the premier source of all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment at 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sukai's Diesel.
All your Total Tools products are now available at One Stop. Total Tools One-Stop Tool Station is an authorized distributor and the only registered store in TNT in the entire Caribbean. Get the best prices on pressure washers, drills, water pumps, and so much more at our fully air-conditioned store. Find us at number 797 to 799 Papuri Road, Lower Barracourt. Open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. or contact us at 3672 or 654-5996.
In construction, time is money. Get your roofing materials at the #1 supplier, Varma Steel. Shop today and collect upon purchase or have it delivered within 24 hours. 28 gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $27 per foot. 26 gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $34 per foot. Get purling, steel beams, high-grade roofing sheets, chain link wire, decking pad, and much more at Varma Steel. Order, pay, collect, and go. It's that quick and easy. Visit, call, or WhatsApp today. Something fishy happening at all SNS Passad supermarket locations. Catch the greatest deals this Lenten season on over 200 specials. Eve Tuna Flakes, 4 packs, $24.95. Eve Tuna Chunks, 4 packs, $29.95. Brunswick Sardine, 3 for $25. Happy Mackerel, 2 for $29.95. Roland Ramen Soup, 5 for $19.95. Matuks Green Pigeon Peas, 2 for $19.95. Matuks Red Bean, 3 for $24.95. Happy Macaroni, 3 for $19.95. Swiss Mac and Cheese, 2 for $19.95. Ocean Delight Blue Shark, only $44.95. Find us on Facebook or Instagram or contact us on 219-7309-644, 3919 or 630-5888. Visit any of our 3 locations. Number 91 High Street, Rio Claro, 24 St. Anthony Arrow, and number 3 Guayari Main Road, Mayaro. SNS Passage Supermarket. Simply better shopping.
We are professionals in general construction, paving, asphalt services, and preparation of residential and commercial developments. At Liqua Construction Services Limited, our team of professionals has the knowledge, experience, and resources to make your projects run smoothly, on time, on budget. We supply red sand, gravel, oil sand, and more. Equipment rental available: 20-ton excavators, mini excavators, portacool, bulldozers, concrete pumps, and so much more. Contact us today for a free site visit and quote. First 5 orders will receive a gift voucher from Raquel Moda or a Robert Graham polo shirt.
Santana boy, you can pick me up?
Yeah, where you?
By Racetrack Wheels. Boy, I went inside and I lose my mind. It's the best in brand name rims and high performance tires for so. They have specials, so I make my name. Ha ha ha!
Panarine, you don't have a car?
Patsy go kill me.
Racetrack Wheels, number 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, number 64 Southern Main Road, Chase Village, and number 82 Bethlehem Road, Tobago.
Catch great Lenten savings this season in Extra Foods, plenty for 20. Richport tuna flakes, 3 tins for $20. Santan Cocos coconut milk powder, 5 for $20. Swiss pasta cuts, 3 packs for $20. Swiss peanut butter, 2 for $20. Champion chow mein noodles, 2 packs for $20. Swiss tomato ketchup pouch, 3 for $20. Happy brown sugar, large pack, $20. White waste pear tracks, 4 cans for $20, and so much more. Plus, check us out on Facebook and Instagram for even more specials. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
Paradise Pools and Spas Limited has the world's best brands in pool supplies and equipment. Our showroom is the largest in the Caribbean and is well stocked with a wide variety of cleaning equipment and chemicals for your pools and spas. We also carry pumps, filters, heaters, lights, and so much more. Delivery services available throughout TNT. At Paradise Pools, we service what we sell and treat your pool right. Come into any of our 3 locations: Santa Cruz, San Fernando, and Tobago. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram or give us a call. Paradise Pools and Spas Limited, celebrating 20 years of service to you.
New executive architect designed 2-story commercial building for rent, 2 minutes from the Piarco International Airport at BWIA Boulevard. Ideally suited for corporate business use, parking for 120 vehicles, 3-phase electricity, elevator outfitted with toilets and kitchenettes, fully approved by all statutory boards, air conditioned and ready for immediate occupancy. Call or WhatsApp Jacqueline at Star Search Exclusive Real Estate Company Limited, 355-7119-383-7797 or email for appointments and information.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chagonas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
Morning. Hi, morning. Well, I'm all ready, I'm all set. Yeah, I'm really excited, really excited.
Dan wants us to do a set from front to back.
Catch great Lenten savings this season in Extra Foods, plenty for 20. Richport tuna flakes, 3 tins for $20. Santan Cocos coconut milk powder, 5 for $20. Swiss pasta cuts, 3 packs for $20. Swiss peanut butter, 2 for $20. Champion chow mein noodles, 2 packs for $20. Swiss tomato ketchup pouch, 3 for $20. Happy brown sugar, large pack, $20. White waste pear tracks, 4 cans for $20, and so much more. Plus, check us out on Facebook and Instagram for even more specials. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
You asked for it and now it's back. By popular demand, our Grand 10 sale has been extended from the 1st to the 4th of March. Come on down now. You don't want to miss it. Everything must go. We got scooters starting from as low as $3.99. Raedons starting from $26.99. Bikes and tricycles from $3.99. Car seats from $2.20. Strollers starting from $4.85. Playpens from $6.89. Huge discounts on all your special brands. Barbie, LOL Surprise, Baby Alive, Hot Wheels, Nerf, Jurassic Park, VTech, Fisher-Price, Leapfrog, and many more. Visit us in-store at First Floor Movietown, Port of Spain, Forces Flagship MacBean, and Eastgate Mall, Trinity, or visit us online. Don't miss the biggest sale of the year at dbesttoys.com. We have the best brands for the best prices.
St. Rose Funeral Services. We don't just say we care, we show that we care. 24/7 removal services, international shipping and embalming, pre-planned funeral arrangements with complete burial or cremation, locally made caskets and coffins customized for your loved ones. When you're leaving, leave in style. St. Rose Funeral Services, number 5 Basalan Street, Tunapuna. Allow us to honor your family members. Online chat services on Facebook or WhatsApp 492-6096.
Remember, we just trying to sort out something. I wanted to show you how this guy was killed. This guy who succumbed to his injuries. Malachi Brand, look at it. Go ahead with the video. How they operated. Go ahead. They came with a dump truck. Yeah, they came with a dump truck. The number of the dump truck. Can I get the number of the dump truck up and running? Yeah, TCJ 7570. They came with his dump truck. There's Malachi on the road here. Make sure we have no graphic content in it, huh? All right, okay. But they came inside this dump truck. That is he talking to them there. So anybody know this dump truck? So this, he has passed because this happened on the he had a little baby in his hand, like the little child, watching the little child. I had to show you because we started to investigate. I want them. You could believe this, but this happened on the 3rd of January. To all my advertisers, I want to say a special good afternoon to you. We have run our next break, and make sure and support my advertisers. How long again in this video? Okay, go ahead and play it. The truck reversed and everybody walked down. And they used that truck, the gunmen and them used that truck. Go ahead. That's when the shots fired. So everybody started to run. Watch people running with child. Watch. We have where this happened on that day. On the CG bar. Where? So let's show you in that video, nobody in the way it happened. The truck leaving. Watch the truck. After shooting him, watch. Look him on the ground quite down so. Look the child running, watch. Watch the child run. I don't want to show you because we are close-up video, but I don't want to show him. Watch. Watch this, watch. That child had to live with that for the rest of his life. Everybody running back to see what went on. And that is how, ladies and gentlemen, Malachi Brand was killed. Okay? I want information, and I'm telling you this today. I want to go after them. We're going to go after them. We're going to go after them. I went after somebody yesterday. I went after somebody on Friday. I went after somebody on Thursday or Friday. I went after them. Thursday I went after. I got up 4 o'clock in the morning. I went after somebody. 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I think I have a little video, but I think I would share the video. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock I went after this person. 4 o'clock. At 5 o'clock I was in Central. I went after this person. There's another person I have to go for. Like this week I don't plan. I don't write it down. I'm going after him. And you see these monsters here that killed this boy? I want to go after them too. Don't ask me what doing it. I'm doing it. I have the support of the TTPS. I have the support of certain persons. And it's just to make this country great again. Just to make Trinidad great again. All is not gone. As much as we have 114 murders for the year thus far, we have to go after them. For what? This is connection with that? Okay. Also, okay, a man, also ladies and gentlemen, a man described as an alleged resident drug dealer was shot and killed while leaving a wake in Sandy Grande on Saturday, 4th of March. The deceased has been identified as 32-year-old Christopher Williams of Orapuch Road, Sandy Grande. Okay? Great. Great, great, great. There's a photograph I want to put up here. All right. Of a good friend of mine. His name is Elvis Ragunanan. And I want to put up that. Right? He's the only person to have a picture of me in Israel, in New York. Yeah. Boy, they're easy. Right? I sent other videos, but just two photography ones, right? Oh, I sent some videos, might put me in a little bacchanal, all right? Also, ladies and gentlemen, again, a man described as an alleged resident drug dealer was gunshot and killed while leaving a wake in Sandy Grande. The deceased has been identified as 32-year-old Christopher Williams of Orapuch Road, Sandy Grande. Around 4 a.m., William had just left a card game at a wake in Robinson Lane. 4 o'clock, you leaving card game? When he was ambushed by gunmen who shot him multiple times before fleeing the scene. A report was made and the responding officers took William to the Sandy Grande Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. Investigators listed his killing as a drug-related. But 4 o'clock in the morning, you know you jumping out. If they say you are a resident drug dealer, well, no problem, no scene with that. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, but nevertheless, that's what they say, that's what the people say, that's what they label you, that's what the police label you. They have described the incident as drug-related. But you jumping out 4 o'clock in the morning, no, you can't jump out 4 o'clock in the morning, card game. Man watching you, man watching you. Man watching you, and you have to know man watching. You have to know man watching. Men watching you. You understand? Also, ladies and gentlemen, so you understand what's going on, right? I know who I want to say a special hello to. A real friend of mine, a real partner. When I tell a partner, I want to say a happy belated. I think yesterday he celebrated his birthday, Elvis Ragunanan. We have the photo? Okay, how long it will take? 1 second, go on, yeah? Kelvin Ragunanan, a.k.a. Elvis, we call him Elvis. Yeah, this is his son and Josh. We have another picture. But Josh is celebrating his birthday. They're from Boston, right? This is Josh. Josh is an amazing young guy, right? He's celebrating his birthday during the month. He's also a Pisces, I believe. And but his father and I, Elvis, we've been friends like, boy, that was my real parrot partner, you know. What's my parrot? Lineman. When I bought my car, he and I put up money for gas. You know, that I was our partner, a ride or die partner. Yeah, and like, you know, and just lineman. Boy, watch me. What's that? Let me get a joke. And we used to go watch her. I tell you, anyway, watch her in church. In church, anybody see Elvis? Where Ian? Anybody see me? Well, that kind of partner, real partner. Anybody where he went to Boston and whatnot. He's originally from Philly City. His brother died a couple months ago in there. Robbie. Sorry about that. Robbie. And yeah. When Nili and Inder and them, his mother Zora passed away. But Zora passed away. But they were really great people, and Elvis was a real partner. We used to go cinema. Those days they had Globe in the back there. We went to see like Last Man Standing. So we made a joke. I say, watch me, it's a movie, boy, real hot. Watch me. But I didn't tell him it was a movie. So I said, go and see striptease. He said, what? Striptease? But the boy get ready and he meet me before I reach. But the corner there, he come out, man. So we went and pull up. So I pull up by Globe now. In my little cool can thing. But I tell you what, you know, Ian Allen thing, you know. I tell you from nowhere to the highway, you know. When you pull up now, he said, what? I said, no, boy, it's a movie, boy. It's a movie with Demi Moore, boy. Well, that was a joke for months. That was a joke, but a partner was somebody like real friend. And up to this day, he and I, if I go to New York, the man will leave Boston, come across to New York, line with me, line my 2 days, and just fly back, and real friend, real partner. So I even mentioned to him, I say, I said this time, I'll come across to Boston and meet you, you know? But real good guy, and I wish him all the best. I mean, I was at his wedding with Kamala and, you know, his wife Kamala, and really nice guy. So put up his photo one more time. He's really a true friend, a real partner. Like what day he went to Robert Graham's store and was video calling me and thing. But you know me, I said, boy, don't go through all that now, man. Don't go through all that. You know, real partner, they can have friend, you know, they want no money. But we always talk like, you know, like where we came from, and boy, there's some people, I tell you, watch me. If I get some stories there, boy, Lyman, boy. Rum? Yeah. Also, well, let me hit you to Friday. Let's go to Friday now. A man was killed by his girlfriend during a dispute in Diego Martin on Friday. So now you understand, between Friday and now, and Friday and today, we had 9 murders. A man was killed by his friend during a dispute in Diego Martin on Friday. The deceased has been identified as 20-year-old Jeremiah Antoine, a.k.a. Jerry. Jerry was shot during an argument with his friend nicknamed 9 at Unity Road off Rich Plain Road, Diego Martin. Shortly after 8 p.m., Antoine was speaking with 9 after he learned that 9 had hit one of his friends with a gun butt. Antoine walked off with the discussion got heated, and another person handed 9 a firearm which he used to open fire on the victim. Antoine was taken to hospital. It's stupid talk. Friend killed friend, stupid talk. That's stupid talk. That's why I tell you, you know, trouble comes on a horseback, but it leaves on us. Trouble easy to come on. It's easy to come and rile up and say, back and shoot up your boy. What you want to come across and eat some chop on away. But when you see it finished, partner, because temper does be. Watch me. Always remember, rage and temper running 1,000 miles per hour. You know, I'm telling you, pace on the tracks. Rage and temper be running fast. Rush near, took up the instead of bell stone and all kind of somebody got lash in the head, they lie down on the road, they pass away, you get charged for murder. Life done. It comes, temper and rage comes at 100 miles per hour. It's like horse racing. The horse running 99 to 1, and it's real pace, and you're going like that, pace in your brain. But when it ends, you say, wait, boy, I really make a mistake, boy. And I saw his friend today saying, boy, Hey boy, I didn't mean to do that, but I don't know what possessed me, boy. So I'm just showing you. That's why you have to cool yourself. When you think about getting angry, so I get angry too, but I wouldn't call my cuss and get on anything, but I wouldn't really, I might use some, you know, harsh language, coarse language, construction language. But then you have to understand, trouble comes on a horseback, but leaves on a snail. Also, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, a woman was gunned down at a business place in St. Augustine. When I come back, I'll tell you about that and how there's a next part of that story. I tell you, some man in his zone, some drug man on his zone trying to take over that road. I just found out today, ladies and gentlemen, the girl that got gunned down, They take over the woman house and they just burn down the sister house next to her. Right now the house in flames. As we speak, call my camera person. Remember, we are looking for camera person to work night, to work day. Now, you don't have to stay in the office if you're working night here. You can be home and you get the call, you shoot out. Can't change it up, change it up. We have other things to do in the studio. We're trying to just lessen the load a little bit, as they say, clear up as they say, lighten up the place. We're looking for researchers. Everything you're crazy and you can really do research and you know it. If I tell you type up this from fast, tell me what's going on, so. You could just do it with pace. And that is what I'm looking for, pace. Sometimes, in this one, you have to have some book sense. You have to have some book sense. As much as you're good, you have to have book sense. You know? Let's take a fast break.
Don't be caught fishing around this Lenten season. Passage the Food King have you hooked on a bigger and better catch. With extreme savings on Ibis 2 kg flour, now $20. Distinction milk, 1 liter, 3 packs, $25. Carried fish per pound, now $24.99. Pre-packed garlic, 250 grams, 3 packs, $9.99. Shark per pound, $12.99. Swiss tomato ketchup, now 3 packs for $20. Over pasta cuts assorted, 3 packs, $18.99. Holiday Bigfoot assorted, 32 grams, 7 packs for $20. Blue Sea tuna flake in oil, 2 for $11.99. Blue Sea mackerel in tomato sauce, 200 grams, 3 tins, $18. Potatoes, 5 pounds for $10. Fresh harvest soybean oil, 2 liter, now $39.99. Soft and pretty bath tissue, 12 pack, $20. Krong parboiled rice, 2 kg, 2 packs, $34.99. At Passage the Food King, we are committed to caring for you like family at all our 8 locations. Sale ends March 15th or while stocks last.
At Army Hardware and Superstore Company Limited, we make hardware shopping a lot easier and affordable. We have everything from foundation to finish. New wave or are using circular deck and pan, pre-painted PVDF, BRC grade 1 red blocks, eco cement, corrugated or smooth steel, and so much more. Approved by the Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards. Come in to any of our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village, or Royal Road, Aruca. Give us a call at 671-3001 or 692-3629 or WhatsApp 384-25304 for quotations.
Catch great Lenten savings this season in Extra Foods Plenty for 20. Rich Port Tuna Flakes, 3 tins for $20. Santan Cocos Coconut Milk Powder, 5 for $20. Swiss Pasta Cuts, 3 packs for $20. Swiss Peanut Butter, 2 for $20. Champion Chow Mein Noodles, 2 packs for $20. Swiss Tomato Ketchup Spouch, 3 for $20. Happy Brown Sugar, large pack, $20. White Base Pear Tracks, 4 cans for $20. And so much more. Plus, check us out on Facebook and Instagram for even more specials. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
When in doubt, turn to the experts. Darren Air Conditioning Services, suppliers of Infinity, Lennox and Pioneer brands at affordable prices. Units from as low as $25.50 installed. Professional servicing starts at $175. Contact us today. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok.
What once was glass is now plastic. You get all the benefits of glass without the drawbacks. And only Gable X packaging will get you there. Plastic application works with all the existing capping methods, so the change is simple and seamless. You get visual clarity without the fragility, as well as less scuffing, scratching, and label tearing. We do PET. PET brings many advantages. You get durability and rigidity. It's more economical, durable, recyclable, and beautiful. Our purpose is to help you profit from what's inside the package, and the outside profits the plants. Get ahead of the competition today. Contact Gable X Packaging Limited.
City Trading is your #1 source for high quality, new and used Korean auto parts. We are well stocked and carry a wide variety of engines, starters, compressors, alternators, power steering pumps, fans, sensors, head and tail lights, bumpers, grills, shocks, cradles, steering racks, and so much more. Let us help you improve your car's performance. Come on down to lot number 78 Bamboo number 2. Call us to get a quote at 645-2603 or WhatsApp at 704-2246. Automotive is It's what we do. Car City Trading. Quality products, fantastic prices.
Are you dissatisfied with your child's SEA placement or CXC results? Get better grades at CTS College Private Secondary School. You can manage your child's workload by selecting the number of subjects they study each year. Benefit from outstanding student support, live interactive online classes, recorded sessions and dedicated teachers. Ideal for students entering forms 1 to 5, repeaters and mature students. Registration is ongoing. Visit us online at ctscollege.com for more details.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chickwanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Let your fashion do the talking with designs from Raquel Moda. Our boutique offers a wide range of clothing items, shoes, handbags, accessories, and perfumes for both the men and women. From brands like Robert Graham, Steve Madden, Coach, Victoria's Secret, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren, Hush Puppies, and so much more. Visit our store at C3 Center Level 1 or give us a call 765-6632. We are open Monday to Sunday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or on our website for fantastic deals.
So, let me explain. A woman was gunned down at a business place on St. Augustine. She has been identified as Anissa Ramke soon, right? Now, for those who don't know, Anissa was the person who came on my, that was how long ago? 2019, and she said, but this, everybody know we're selling drugs. Everybody know we're selling drugs, but they're selling drugs. So remember the video that got gone viral? Just so you understand, go ahead.
Size what she put it
Why
on.
you selling drugs?
Right?
Start it over.
They rob.
Alisa, why you selling?
She put it on 100 times that we selling drugs. Size what she put it on.
Why you selling drugs?
Right?
Alicia?
And they rob.
Alisa, why you selling drugs?
Them doing it too.
I'm not selling drugs. You're not picking coconut. I have receipt. I have witness.
Actually,
I'm selling drugs.
Relax yourself now, boy.
She put it on 100 times that we selling drugs. Size what she put it on.
Why you selling drugs?
Right?
Alicia?
And they rob.
Alisa, why you selling drugs?
Them doing it too.
I'm not selling drugs. You're not
Right,
picking coconut.
so sad. Anissa was gunned down on Friday. It's really, really sad. And the robbery was not the motive because she had a gold chain. They left money, they left everything. She knelt down on the ground, begging for her life, begging. And now, apparently it's a big drug thing going on there because the notorious individual, now the TTPS is paying special attention to what is going on. That's all I can tell you. The TTPS, and as a very elite unit, they are paying special attention. In fact, I also had a discussion with ACP, Mr. Meister, concerning this. So get a photo of Mr. Meister, ACP Meister, right? And I passed on some information to him, and I think that it's a very, very serious matter. This is a serious matter. What has happened, that entire community is under siege. In fact, that is where it had a double murder, where a little schoolboy ran out, and he was gunned down also. I don't want to show you back all those clips, but now you hear now that Anissa family cannot go into the house, the little mini-mart they have there, plus Anissa's sister house was just burned down. It is alleged by the drug people and them. So it's a real bacchanal going on there at a business place in St. Augustine. Where at Warner, this is a Warner Street, Fremont Road, St. Augustine. I mean, when people hear St. Augustine, they might feel it's St. Augustine proper. No, it is off Train Line Road, Warner Street, Fremont Road, St. Augustine. So put that in the CG. St. Augustine sound like St. Augustine proper. No, it is Train Line Road, Warner Street, Fremont Road, St. Augustine. Around 12:50 p.m., Anissa was at her home where she operates a parlor where there were two masked men, one armed with a rifle while other with a handgun. We have videos and whatnot, right? Both men entered the victim's home and whatnot. And the suspect found Anissa in a bedroom and shot her multiple times. They then sold the DVR for the camera system and $600 cash before fleeing the scene. Anissa was taken to Moncton Hospital by neighbors where she was declared dead. PC Lewis and PC Charles responded to the shooting. Upon arrival, they were told that the deceased was taken to hospital. The homicide crime scene investigator processed the scene and discovered 12 spent 9mm shell casing, 4 projectiles, and 1 fragment. Among the officers who visited the scene was Superintendent Norbit, Acting Superintendent Douglas, Acting Superintendent Ramisar, Inspector John, Woman Inspector Sylvester, Sergeant Radek Hisoon, WPC Timothy, PC Warren, PC Wren, WPC Castello, WPC Cadet, WPC De Graaf, WPC Lacan, and WPC Amza. All right, but I did speak to Senior Superintendent, Acting ACP, Mr. Wayne Meisler, about this entire incident, and it's very this incident, ladies and gentlemen, at off Train Line Road, Warner Street, Freeman Road in St. Augustine has gone to the worst now because they just burned down somebody's house. Look, I can show you the video now. In fact, let's start when Anissa was shot. Go to that video and that entire clip that was saved by my camera people. Go ahead. Audio. Go ahead.
Ramkisoon, I see sister of Anissa Ramkisoon. I see second the last, that was my last sister. Yeah, and she went. Then we buy the door. We buy these things to put up she shop. We buy goods to she shop. Thursday, we went out. We went Pennywise, we went B-Mobile, we went Massey, we went by the wholesale place. My sister didn't deserve to die like this. Everybody's saying it's drugs, but it's not drugs. It's not drugs. This is your daughter. She leaves your daughter, she leaves your baby, she leaves your next son.
How much children she have?
3 children.
And this is the second, the last one?
This is the second one.
What's her name?
Annabella. Oh, when my sister called me yesterday, I live to the front. My sister called me yesterday, I heard the phone ringing me and my daughter washing. I said, "Oh, go and answer the phone." When she answered the phone, she says, "Auntie Anissa." I said, "What happened?" She said, "How gunman come in or lock up the door and stay inside." I said, "How you know that?" She said, "How Leon uncle call him easy and tell him that one of them fellas in the back here come and tell them that gunman come in." So I said, "All right, we really lock up the door and stay inside." One of my neighbors come calling my husband and say that my sister pick up shots. Honestly speaking, they come to kill my sister because she husband get time to, right here he was, all of them, he get time to leave. They didn't come for he, they let he get to go. They come for my sister. My big sister offer them a pile of blue note. They say they don't want no money, they leave the money. They make my sister take out the DVD box. Then they shoot change her foot, she fall, she begged them to leave shit. They never leave. The 2 gunmen offload on she and that was it. We tried to save she, but she didn't make it when Virginia Hospital.
How old was she?
27 years. Everybody's saying it's drugs, but it's not drugs. It's not my sister, it's not no big drug lord, no big drug lord. My brother-in-law is big coconut, look at the place, look at the shop. She building ocean money to school towards the shop. But the children, she just help the village. You can ask this whole village here and she just lend them money. To do this, do that, do the next. My sister always lending, always helping. For Christmas, she always have a Christmas tree. Always have a Christmas tree. She will go to Pepe's, she will go to Brand Sauce, them company, and they will help she in giving funds to the tree. They can ask about she. She was not a bad person to leave the children, the grief for the mother, because since yesterday the shell accident to go by she mother. Since yesterday she want to go by she mother. She don't want to stay with me. She want to go by she mother.
You were just saying your sister was not in no drug nonsense.
No.
She was running her own parlor and...
Yes.
So you all have no idea why this would have happened?
No, my sister wasn't none of these things.
Why did it happen, lady? People kill my daughter. People kill she. Tell them, look, I'm child mother. Because he pointed, making joke of pointing out and stuff for the people. People coming here, I was inside and for my daughter when they killed she, you know, me and my big daughter. Here, so the train line, I want the child to take down the camera. The child says she's not taking down the camera. People to kill, she coming inside here and they had the child asking the child for money. The child says, me have no money. Here, they take the box, they ask where the box is, they take the box and they shoot she. She beg them to shoot she and they shoot daughter going again. Coming for me and my 3 daughters coming to kill me because we informing on the police.
And you are the mother of Vanessa?
Anissa Ramkisud.
And your name is?
Parvati Joseph.
Parvati Joseph.
Yeah. The mother Anissa Ramkisud, my child deserves, my child beg them. In the back there, plenty people killing.
I'll show you that entire video going to be on up now. We are just doing some upgrades with some of the videos posted on our website. But tomorrow you're going to see all the videos you have missed from Thursday to Friday. All right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, again, they just burned down the sister house a short while ago. When I come back, I'll show you. That's what's going on in this place, you know. And it's just a handful, a notorious individual who says that he's a drug lord, and that's it. And they're just going around, they do business, and you have persons with guns and whatnot, but you really have to clean up that area known as Train Line Road, Warner Street, Fremont Road, St. Augustine. Because I know initially you all hear in St. Augustine, but this is in Train Line Road, Warner Street, Fremont. Somebody just texted me and said that even yesterday, a supermarket in close proximity to that area at Grand Street, that area at Train Line Road, Warner Street, was robbed by gunmen. They beat up staff and whatnot. That's what we are hearing. In fact, person said that they have some information concerning the supermarket robbery. Just messaged me and was telling me that, but I'll speak to that person after. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is really crazy. This is crazy. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, I'll just show you a video where the sister house now is up in flame because of a drug lord in the area. Let's take a fast break.
Beat the heat at Kinco Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Catch great Lenten savings this season in Extra Foods, plenty for 20. Rich Port Tuna Flakes, 3 tins for $20. Santan Cocos Coconut Milk Powder, 5 for $20. Swiss Pasta Cuts, 3 packs for $20. Swiss Peanut Butter, 2 for $20. Champion Chow Mein Noodles, 2 packs for $20. Swiss Tomato Ketchup Spouch, 3 for $20. Happy Brown Sugar, large pack, $20. White Waste Pear Tracks, 4 cans for $20. And so much more. Plus, check us out on Facebook and Instagram for even more specials. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
JS Auto-Sound Solution for all your car audio and security needs. Specialized in best quality Android head units, 360 camera, amplifiers, subwoofers, and much more. Located at Mad Eye Imports Compound, Barrapore. Call today at 488-9253.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
Present your business professionally by calling a websitecompany.com. We'll create a website to expand and digitize your business, sell products, receive orders, and accept payments. Convert visitors into customers. Prices start as low as $3,500. No monthly or annual fees.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, all scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, just to show you what's happening with Anissa's sister house right now because of the gangs and the drugs. This is what's going on in Fremont, and this is what's going on in Warner Street, Fremont Road, St. Augustine. They burn down the woman house, burn it down and burn it down. This is what they kill sister Friday, burn down she next sister house. Just said they just want to take control of the community. And it's a concrete house, watch. People have nowhere to live. Why should people be living like this? Why should a group of men arm themselves with AR-15 rifles and whatnot, burning down people's house, hotting up Fremont Road? Why? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we have been getting information, and in fact, again, as I mentioned to you, I spoke with ACP Meister, Senior Superintendent Meister. I did speak with ACP Meister, well, acting ACP. All right, so that's it. And because that falls under his division. That falls under his division. So Anissa's sister home at Train Line Road, Warner Street, Fremont, was just went up in flames. Also, ladies, I tell you, we're not sticking around. We are not sticking. And I did tell you on Thursday, I did go for the suspect with the police, with persons from FIB and whatnot, and different units concerning anyhow, I don't want to say, but it's a very high-profile case where we got information, got in contact with Senior Superintendent Smith, and but tomorrow you're going to see more of that. But I'll show you. We're not playing. I'm not playing. We're going to clean up this place. We got to clean it up. In all seriousness, we got to clean it up. Look at a little video. Go ahead. 20 seconds video. We are. All right. So there's like 5 o'clock in the morning. It was just after 5, yeah. It was like right after 5, almost here. But we did meet in front of the Nagar on the high, on the northbound lane that hour. Boy, traffic to going by in town to going town. I don't know how people make out. I don't know. I just looking at a video in Piccadilly, and some of you who walking with gold bracelet and gold watch and whatnot and jewelry. Sometimes in traffic, people can come and pull your jewelry because like this just happened. I mean, I don't know the date, but it is an actual. Today it happened. Yeah, today this took place in Piccadilly Street, Port of Spain. Go ahead, look at this. At 233, watch me, normal tongue, look normal in tongue. Right in Piccadilly, watch, everybody know about the bridge. Watch the bridge on the next side. Watch this. Watch this here, apparently somebody have a camera in front. Watch this here, so traffic, watch how this man come, what he watching? Watch, grab the man thing and go on with it and watch. You're coming up to run, you'll get killed, go ahead, watch it, they're showing you, watch. Wind up your glass. So he might be talking on the phone, some kind of thing, but we're going to jump out. And that same road, right, could take it to Bedford Police Station, and they do business, you know. So if anybody have any information who did this on Piccadilly Street in Port of Spain today, around 2:30, get in contact with me, 294-4081. This is the extent. They used to do it by the beatam and whatnot, but like that stuff, I don't know. But I'm just showing you, when you least expect them, they'll come out of the zone. That is why they're showing us, wind up your glass, because it's sad. And that's a good, it have nice people in those areas, you know. Not everybody can hear Piccadilly, you think that, you know, go and destroy the whole place. No, there are good people in Piccadilly. I know they have nice, great people here. But the miscreants in the community, we have to deal with them. If you could only know this fella, who anybody know the clothes he had on today. This happened 2:30 today. I just want to know. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. 6714062. Oh, that is really thing, yeah? Really terrible. A man was shot dead during an alleged shootout with police in Couva on Monday. The deceased had been identified as Kyle Williams of Grand Street Extension, Couva. Wait now. I feel I had a dealings with he already, you know. I wonder if they're the same fella, boy. Wonder, boy. Grand Street, Couva. Sapphire Street, no, it's not him. He have two addresses. He from Kyle's of Grand Street Extension, Couva, and Sapphire Street, Marabella. This happened in Couva. He was shooted with police in Couva. Shortly before 12 p.m., officers of the Central Division Task Force were attempting to search Williams' premises when he reportedly pulled out a rifle and fired several shots at them. The officer returned fire, hitting Williams, who was taken to Couva Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. The loaded AR-15 rifle was reportedly found at the scene. Wow. Look inside. We're just showing you shots inside. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. This is where you get the news, huh? This is where you get the news. This is where you get it. Hi, caller. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Hi.
Hi,
I.A.N.
Yeah, next call. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd say happy birthday to my Auntie Ann in Canada.
What is her name?
She like you. And she watching you.
Auntie Ann, happy
every day.
Okay, tell Auntie Ann happy birthday. She'll send my picture, Auntie Ann. We would have put it up. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Right, Harry? This is it where he gets his death. Right? For whatever reason, I don't know why they killed this boy. This boy have not do nobody no wrong. I could put my head on a block for that. He fixes vehicles for people that we hear this is living.
So he's a mechanic?
Yes.
Okay. Right in the back here?
Right in the back here.
Okay.
He was working in college, he was doing California, and now he graduated home here. Right? Just to come and hear he shot.
How old are you?
You're 34? 30. Karin, about 34? 36. Father of two, a autistic daughter, she's 13, and the little boy, Kalon, 3. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do with his daughter, with his children, and one is sickly?
Need justice.
Right? And if we feel like to leave that just so, that is not going to leave that just so. We're not going to leave it just so. Or they're very wicked, or they remember they have children, or they have family, and what goes around this comes around. Yeah, I tell you earlier, what goes around this comes around. This killing have to stop. I have to put somebody have to do something about it. It's too much.
So they're saying it's police online on the social media.
But if it's police, I want to come and give him a find out what it is. Or you come a warrant. Eh? Come with a warrant. Show me when you will have Miss Williams, so and so and so and so and so. Do you want to take a life just so? To ask that question?
So they more or less just stormed inside and
put them inside and they should.
What you all? What you all? What my son-in-law blood on the ground there? Eh? What are you going to tell your daughter? What are you going to do for his children? Or if a fatherless, or if a 2 children fatherless? Fatherless? Let me tell you something. This has to stop. This killing have to stop. Police or no police, or they have to stop. Because you can't go out to get people's life just like that. It doesn't make no sense. I don't have pregnant people, innocent people. You hear them? All they have children, you know. All they have children, all they have family, all they have brothers and sisters, all they have nieces and nephews. What goes around, this comes around. And this is not going to stand like that. You hear them? I know why to put it. Maybe bad, maybe bad, maybe bad. I look at this. Okay, my son just so.
Because I don't mercy.
I like more beautiful like.
He let him talk, he's sitting and showing me how he like this telling him if you have a gun or something. And he's showing him when he dance and nothing him.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
Nothing him.
That's how I see Kai playing girl. I go to this morning, I come in this morning girl, and I see Kai playing girl. I'm in some girl. It's a proper child, it's a proper child, it's a proper child. Oh, God. Hey.
Something no, you haven't seen.
I see it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, you see, this is a very serious thing. But listen to the woman. Everybody deserves a platform. Everybody, but you really have to clean up this place. Really have to clean up this place. As you can see, we have started. We have, you know, I never, you know, as I said, I wouldn't say I was dormant. We were working behind the scenes, but sometimes just to let you know, and I like to let people know, here what's going on. We hotting it up. We have the suspect in connection with the operation, the exercise on Thursday. They're supposed to face a magistrate this week. All right, it's a very, very serious thing. It's a bomb, and it's in connection with one of our advertisers. It's one of our advertisers who fell victim. It's really, really sad. And that's what I tell you, when you advertise with me, see when you advertise with me, don't go wrong, my advertiser. Don't go wrong. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a dispute over land and animals left 3 family members injured in Pinal on Sunday. Around 6:15, 57-year-old man in the garage of his home at Lal 2 Chase, Pinal, when he was approached by his stepdaughter and 2 stepsons. They reportedly got into a verbal altercation over land and animals, which turned physical. The man was allegedly beaten by his stepchildren in an attempt to defend himself. He took up a cutlass and swung it in the direction, hitting one of the stepsons, aged 34, in his neck and head. During the commotion, the man's stepchildren, 57-year-old man, the man's stepchildren, 57-year-old mother, intervened and was also chopped in the head. Land and animal, them fighting for, you know. They're killing people all about in this place here, but land and animal. I tell you. PC Khalil is continuing his investigation. This happened in Pinal. In Lal 2 Trace. If there's videos and the family would like to speak with me, anybody hasn't been charged, get in contact with me. WhatsApp me on 294-4081. Again, we are looking for camera persons. We are looking for researchers. You can send us your email at 1en.allen@gmail.com. If you want to work in the night, we will need persons to work in the night and the day and researchers. Okay? And let's just say, I'm looking for persons who can work in also on our social media platforms. All right, so if you think that you're qualified to work on social, you know, you have great ideas about social media promotions and whatnot, you can WhatsApp me on 294-4081. If you think that your daughter, your grandson has a lot of knowledge about media, about social media platform, just social media alone, focus on I'm doing our whole strengthening our social media department. All right, and advertising. Let's say you want to get in sales and whatnot, and you want to work with us with ads and so on. You think that, hey, I'm really good. A lot of people, a couple of people send me some emails and whatnot, but we're going to call you this week. Also, a 42-year-old man was arrested in Rich Plain, Diego Martin, after he was caught with a drum magazine and ammunition a short distance away from where 20-year-old Jeremiah Anton was shot dead on Friday. Again, a 42-year-old man was arrested in Rich Plain, Diego Martin, after he was caught with a drum magazine. What are you doing with that? Officers of Western Division Task Force were responding to reports of armed men walking through the community. While in the area conducting searches, they heard several loud explosions a short distance away and proceeded direction. Upon their arrival location, they observed a man with a light-colored backpack on his back running up a stairway when he spotted the marked police vehicle. Officers exited the vehicle and gave chase, and they subsequently arrested the suspect a short distance away. Officers searched the black pack and found one black-colored drum-shaped magazine containing 14 rounds of 9mm ammunition. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm picking up this tomorrow. where a mother has expressed her disappointment and frustration on Forensic Science Center as she's yet to receive DNA results of a body which strongly believed to be that of her son. Keisha Thompson said based on the clothes she saw, the body and the shape, she strongly believes it is that of her son, 28-year-old Alwyn Keswin Thompson of Talparo. Almost 8 months ago, DNA samples were taken from the decomposing body found in a river in a forested part of Sandy Grande, Cunaripo, and was sent to foreign country for testing. Thompson was last seen lying to the bar near Talparo Junction the weekend of July the 8th to the 10th of July. It's quite last year. He left his car to drop off someone somewhere and never returned. A missing person report was subsequently made. Because on Wednesday, the 13th of July last year, the decomposing body of a man was found in a pool of water in a forested area at Guayco-Tamana Road, Cunaripo, San Grande. The discovery was made just after 11 a.m. by a man who was searching for wood for his fireside, and he notified the police. According to police, the resident took officers into a forested area approximately 200 feet from light pole 15, where they found the male victim. The man was clad in a red three-quarter pants and a brown vest. Officers of Region 2 Homicide Bureau of Investigations are probing the incident. And imagine a mother is still waiting. And look, it's terrible. There are so many people who have had relatives perish in fire and whatnot and still waiting for DNA results. And imagine why that can't be done here, why we can't have a DNA lab in Trinidad, why we can't send persons and train them and have our thing. Because look at the kind of crime, look at how many crimes we have, 140. We need our own lab down here. We need it. Legislation, we need proper legislation must be passed and whatnot. You can't tell me a mother waiting for closure. And she's saying that is her son because the same clothes, they built and whatnot. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, we're paying special attention. This place have to fix. Just yesterday, I was at Trin City Mall during the evening, and I could not believe how many places closed down in that mall. I could not believe how many places were empty at Trin City Mall. I couldn't believe it. And a lot of persons after the pandemic, they never got off they never got off their foot and staying down there. They couldn't get off. And government should have come and liaised with the government banks and whatnot and see how they could have assisted persons whose business closed down. Tomorrow I want to talk more about that. So please take note, get a nice cover shot of Trin City so we can talk about that. But it's really, really sad that a lot of business places were really hit in the last during the pandemic, and a lot of people never got off the ground. They went back after being the manager, being the owner of your own company. Now you're working for someone. Government never had nothing in place to give you a proper grant. By the time you get a grant, you have to go through all kind of thing. A little bit again, you might take out your clothes because it's like all this other thing you have to go through. Yeah, it's craziness. Also, ladies and gentlemen, two bandits staged a daylight robbery at a supermarket in Pinal on Sunday. The suspect, one armed with a firearm, entered the British supermarket in SS area Road, Pinal, and announced a robbery. The cashier and another victim who was standing at the entrance of the business were robbed of their cell phones and $750, and the cashier was also relieved of the keys to a Mazda Familia vehicle. The suspect then proceeded to rob the business owner of a cell phone, $13,636.50, which represented the weekend sale, a quantity of assorted cigarettes, and a quantity of digital B-mobile phone card before fleeing the scene. A report was made by PC Nanan and WPC Homer. Responded and made several checks for the suspect. This happened at British supermarket at SS Erin. Also, a business place in Macoya Industrial Estate was robbed by a man pretending to be a customer on Friday. Around 7:47, the suspect entered Bonnie's Imports and Export Limited at Century Drive, Macoya Industrial Estate at Macoya, Tenapuna, and asked the female cashier for the 2 bags of Dutch potatoes. The cashier left the room to get the invoices from the printer. As she returned, the suspect entered the booth and announced a robbery. He reportedly pulled open a cabinet drawer and took out a white plastic bag containing an undisclosed amount of cash placed in its bag and calmly walked out of the establishment. The report was later made, and officers of the Tunapuna police station headed by PCD4, responded and began investigations. Based on information received, police later executed a search warrant at the home of 2 females believed to be also behind the robbery, but nothing illegal was found. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are hearing. The DPP discontinues Piarco case against Baswe Pandey, Omar H. Galbaransi, and Carlos John. The Director of Public Prosecution, Roger Gaspard, has withdrawn the decades-old corruption case against former Prime Minister Baswe Pandey, his wife Omar, former Minister Carlos John, and businessman Ishwar Galbaransi. The latest development took place on Monday when the matter was expected to go to trial before the magistrate Adia Mohammed. Gaspard explained his reason for discontinuing the decade-old case. He told the court the Piarco inquiry involving 4 was one of some antiquity. I have looked at the proceedings and I am of the view that having regard to the fact that several of our key witnesses have now become unavailable, and bearing in mind my lady guiding yardsticks, those being whether or not the circumstances to prosecute this matter or in prosecution of this matter, there will be a fair prospect of conviction, or whether to prosecute this matter if on the evidence there is a fair prospect of conviction, so that the prosecution will be in the public interest. I have decided to go no further with this matter. Last September, Mohammed dismissed an application by 4 for the discharge after the state asked for an adjournment to determine if they were the way forward, when the magistrate said she had received authorization to start the case afresh. Okay. They were charged since 2005, you know. Since 2005, the people were charged and this matter were going on. And all right, at least nobody wastes taxpayers' money and do what they have to do and done the whole thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. I'm out of time. I have to go now. Remember, WhatsApp me on 2944081. Again, as I said, advertisers, it's great to have your product on my show. Millions are watching. Tomorrow you're going to see, I didn't show you the graph. The last time I showed you the graph was the 1st of March. The 1st of March. So tomorrow I'll come and show you that. And remember, if you want to join our sales department and you have a good proper vehicle and you can work at your own time, but you have to spend some time at studio and go there. WhatsApp me, my 2944081. Camera, any persons interested in cameraman. WhatsApp me also, and the researchers, WhatsApp me. A lot of people have already started to send resumes. I ain't going through all. Let me see the first 10 or whatever. That's good. See what we can do and just to take it to another level. It's all about taking Crime Watch to another level. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Remember, all those of you on YouTube, make sure and subscribe. For those of you on Facebook, make sure and follow us. Keep texting us information. Have a wonderful night. Good night.